Am I the asshole for staying at the family holiday instead of leaving when my boyfriend left? I 27F took my boyfriend of a year and a half, 27M, on my annual family trip to my grandparents' cabin. We've been doing this my entire life. For 2 weeks we go up there and fish, hike, hunt, forage, and basically unplug from our lives back home. I love it, and it's the highlight of my year. My boyfriend expressed interest in going with me this year as he'd not be able to see or talk to me during those 2 weeks. We'd been dating last year when I went on this, but not long enough for me to consider inviting him along. I won't lie, I was hesitant to agree. I warned him what it involves, that there is no TV, no Wi-Fi, hell, you can rarely get a signal for your phone out there. I told him if he came he'd have to bring books or something to occupy himself with in case he didn't want to do the activity of the day. He told me he'd be fine, and I took him at his word. The whole family was happy to have him there. My grandparents, parents, my brothers, their partners, and kids. Even my aunt and cousins popped round for part of the trip. I had pushed aside my anxiety over him coming and was excited for him to see this part of my life. Did try to enjoy it, but it was clear he was miserable. The only thing he liked was swimming, and most days the water was too cold to do that for long. After 5 days he told me he wanted to go home, and I respected that. Hell, the rest of my family let him know he'd done well, and there was no hard feelings. I drove him to the bus stop in the nearest town and told him I'd wait with him till the bus came. He was confused about this. He seemed to assume I'd be going back with him, and I explained that no, I wasn't, that I'd see him when I got home and we'd do something he'd enjoy. He seemed a bit sullen, but at the time I put that down to perhaps he was embarrassed he was dipping. When I got home yesterday, I reached out to him, and my calls were ignored. I thought something was wrong, so I drove to his, and when he answered the door he told me he was upset I'd let him go home alone, and that as his girlfriend I should have came back with him. I was startled by this and asked why I'd come home when he knows I look forward to this every year. Told me it was the principle of the thing that I shouldn't have stayed when he didn't, then asked me if we got married one day would I keep doing this and leaving him behind when he doesn't like it. I told him I didn't get what the big deal was, that it was okay, we didn't like all the same things, but he doesn't seem to feel that way. I don't know, I just feel conflicted. Was it really that big a deal for me to stay when he left?